Hey baddies, today I'm going to be teaching you how to hold a conversation. This could be with your crush, with your parents, with your crush's parents, with your teacher, with an employer, with a school counselor, literally anybody. It came to my attention that sometimes no one teaches us the basic things, which is how to hold a conversation and how to master our communicative skills. I want you guys to know if you can communicate with someone, you can get anything you want in this life. I promise. I promise. Genuinely, if you are able to talk, you can talk your way in or out of anything. Let's get into it. First things first, your first impression actually does matter. The way that you carry yourself into a conversation is actually pretty important. You need to come across presentable and open. I would, not have an RBF. I get it. I'm an RBF victim. But act like you're excited to be there, even if you're not, okay? Even if it's an interview at Chipotle, you're excited. Hey. See, who would you want to talk to more? Probably the first girl. Next, how do I start a conversation, Trinity? I'm really scared to even spark up a conversation with my crush. Start simple. Don't overthink it. Literally just be like, hey, how's your day going? The goal is not to impress them. The goal is to open the door. So just start with anything. Oh my God, your shoes are so cute. Anything. Now, when you're in the conversation, the key is to ask open-ended questions. This is how you're going to keep the conversation flowing. What is an open-ended question? An open-ended question is a question that can't be answered by just yes or no, and they'll naturally lead into more of a conversation. If you continue to ask open-ended questions, the conversation won't stall. Here's an example of an open-ended question. What's been the best part about your day? He has to tell you. He can't just say yes. That doesn't make any sense. Now, when they answer, this is how you should respond to keep the conversation going good. You should respond with enthusiasm. Sound genuinely interested, even if you're not. And to make it seem natural, react before asking the next question. You're not an interviewer. You're just a person having a conversation. When they say, I feel really sad today, you can be like, I'm so sorry to hear that. What is making you feel that way? Not just what is making you feel that way. Okay? They don't want to be interrogated. Don't interrogate me. A good conversation equals response plus curiosity. Now, to make the conversation flow smoothly, I just want you guys to not overthink it. If you go into a conversation trying to guess what their answer is going to be to your question or trying to think, am I smiling too much right now? The conversation is not going to flow smoothly because you're not present in the moment. The key to not overthinking is to be present in the moment. You just have to be present and listen. Also, focus on your body language. Something you can do to show somebody you're actively engaged in the conversation is to tilt your head a little bit and point up your left ear. This shows them that you're listening. It's just subconscious. Also, have open posture. Don't cross your arms. Show them that you have nothing to hide. That also makes them more naturally comfortable. And do a soft smile, not exaggerated, just a little soft smile. And you can always show them you're engaged by nodding a little bit. Don't be a bobblehead, but just nod a little bit. Oh, that's cool. See, you're not cool. No, we're not doing that. Also, don't overthink eye contact. People actually don't like eye contact 100% of the time. They like it around 50 to 60% of the time. So hold off on staring deeply into their soul. Look around, look down. When you're asking a question, look around, like, oh, like what made you feel like that? Like, you don't have to stare deeply into them. Bottom line, a good conversation isn't about being interesting. It's about being interested. Just be present in the moment, listen to them, and genuinely want to connect, and the conversation won't go awry. I love you guys. Stay sexy, amazing, and you are awesome.